So you have selected the prompts which you would like to track, or you added them up manually based on your own assumption. And the next things what you can do is check the prompt analytics to identify the priorities and your visibility based on various topical clusters. So we always recommend to cluster your prompts based by topicality. If you are a service provider, that would be your services. If you are an e-commerce store, that could be your product categories as such. And if you are a SaaS business, every topic could be your feature of the product, your solution, or your ideal customer profile. So every prompt, every category contains multiple number of prompts, and the data collected from LLMs are clustered based by topics. And in this way, looking into that list of topics, you're able to see independently the visibility numbers on every topical cluster. So for example, in our own case for AIclicks, we decided to cluster our prompts based by LLM model because we support Claude, ChatGPT, Perplexity, Copilot, AI Overview, and other LLM models, and we nested a various number of prompts which are semantically related to that concrete category, topical cluster, and I can see the compiled data prompt by prompt and its visibility numbers and the whole category as such. And what does it tell me? So looking into this table, I'm trying to juggle several aspects of the knowledge. One is the volume. So it's a potential prompt search volume on LLMs made by users. The results, which is visibility score of my brand appearing in that concrete topic, and my own business knowledge and understanding. What are the profit margins? What are the most sellable feature of that particular topical clusters? So, and here is an example of how we think. I see Claude optimization has a low volume of searches, but we are very well associated by LLMs in that topical cluster, which has 44%. So meaning from the 100 of answers collected, 44 answers contains our brand name, and that's our brand visibility. And that would mean that most likely I would skip this topical cluster in my prioritization flow, because I see much better opportunities, like for example, Google AI Overviews has much higher potential search volume, and our visibility score is much lower. So meaning from 100 customers and answers, the 14 of those answers contains our brand name, and that's the topical cluster which I would like to work on. And later in all of the rest of the dashboards, you will be able to use those topical clusters to filter out the information. For example, we are in a competitor sheet, and I can filter out that info by the topical cluster I decided to use. So that's the rough overview what you may want to do in prompt analytics sections. If you want a more in-depth analysis per every prompt, you just go inside into the prompt tracking dashboard, where you will be able to see all the raw answers collected directly from LLM, your brand being mentioned and appearing in those answers, the competing brands, the top brands being mentioned in those answers, your own visibility chart, and the rest of the stuff.